Hello, Just Jax here. Welcome to my channel. I've got to go quick because this is the last bit of resin. My camera's about to die, but I want to use this up because it's gonna cure and go to waste otherwise. So really quickly, I have got some Let's Resin, equal parts epoxy resin here. I have a silicone mould. I have Forget Me Not blue, deeper white. Still resin to use up, so I'm going to have to get real creative with that. Now, this is a coaster mould, but I wanted to try and do something different with it. I have some little resin duckies here. They're hide and seek duckies. But I want to try and sit these in. Those little duckies. Swimming around. If I can get one out. With a little odd one out. So this is really quick, and I hope this works. I don't see why not. I'm going to go and put that to cure and then tidy up because I've made a massive mess with my last two projects. But this is one of those move quick, move fast, think later kind of affairs as I try to beat the resin curing on me. And not going to waste. I've got to find something tiny to put that in. I don't know what. It'll be a surprise. I'll include it in this video. Okay, our sort of no waste bits and experiments are all done. This was just, I had nothing else to use this little tiny bit that was left in the measuring cup. So I just let it cure in the bottom there. And I'm glad I did. That's pretty cool looking. Super shiny on the top, super matte on the bottom. But if I get the light behind it, oh, that's far too bright. I don't know if you can see that. Yeah, I don't know if you can see that. Do I need just something white behind it so you can see it? Let's have a look. Yeah, perhaps you can see that now. It's a little cosmic-y. I'm hoping you can see that anyway. The colours, because I didn't properly mix them, I just gave them a very quick swirl so that they'd leave little streaks running around. That's pretty cool. I like that. I don't know what I'm going to do with it yet, but I like it. Right, main feature, the keeping a coaster upside down and getting some little ducks involved. And that isn't too bad. Couple of bubbles, but this was a quick let's get it done sort of thing. But yeah, my little ducks. That's pretty cool. I have so many of these little guys. I bought a load off eBay, I think about 100 off eBay, which are somewhere. And then I found these in Morrison's for 99p. I don't know how many you get in there. 30 ducks. And they had quite a few. Different styles. We got like pastel ducks, yellow ducks, glitter ducks. I don't think they're glow ducks. I think they're just coloured, semi-transparent ducks. But how cool! and I have more tubes than this. So I like that, and I think you can see, let me get my paper again, this pattern that's coming in there. I think you can see that, yeah. It's got a little swirl going on. It's sort of following the ducks around. And it's a little bit ugly duckling-esque. Because we got all our little ducklings here, and then we got our little potential swan duckling, even though they are white when they're ducklings. When they're... Are they goslings? I really can't think today. This isn't the first time today that I couldn't think of the name of something that I know very well the name of. I did this earlier on today, and all I could think of in the end was Fortune Teller's Ball. I was calling it a mystic ball, a mystery ball. Fortune Teller's Ball. Still can't think of what the actual name... It might be Fortune Teller's Ball. And this is going to be the same with... Even though it's not. It's just the different one. It's the odd one out. But they don't care. They love him all the same. They're all going around in circles, having a very merry day together. So I like that. Different use for the coaster as well. I mean, it's level, so you could still actually use that for a coaster. I mean, I have a mug of tea here. Oh, you can still use it as a coaster. Well, fancy that. Okay, this this didn't quite work. I still haven't worked out how to get this little ball to work properly. I was filling it, I filled it halfway. I haven't had a look to see what's going on. But I filled it halfway on camera, then I took it over there and I had a pipette. And I kept trying to pipette it in, but it was the same sort of problem as before. The pipette was pretty much the same size as the hole. So as I was trying to push it in, it was just pushing itself out the sides. So then I was like, okay, I'll try and hold that right there, but then just squeeze the top a little, or put the pipette in and drag it to the side so the air could come out and the resin could go in. And then I'd get so far, and then I'd squeeze it too hard, and then it'd all ooze out again. So one thing I do know is it's not all the way to the top, because loads oozed out. So let's have a look and see what we've got left. Oh my. We're going to have a big fat rim around it again because it all seeped out. Yep. Big fat rim, lots of spillage everywhere. There has to be a way to do this. And because there's a hole in the top, I don't believe that because you can't, because there's a hole in the top. So how could you fill this one and then stick them together? I don't know. People out there who do this and have one of these sort of style sphere molds, how exactly do you fill it and stop it from seeping out? I've even tried in the past just like par filling it and then topping it up once it's cured past the equator, and we've still had a big fat rim around the edge. And it's still not always gone all the way up to the top. I mean, luckily, because it's so thin, most of it's going to snap off. Because it is like wafer thin. But you still end up with a seam line, and I've still not worked out how to polish one of these without scratching it up to the high heavens when it comes to a smooth surface. But you can see what I was trying to do with it. My duck's sort of lost in there. He's got a little fart bubble. He obviously needed to let one out as he was trapped in there. That was a panic fart, I reckon. So you can see what I was trying to do. And you can see a bit of him. You can't really see... You can see there's like hint of something in there. But then he sort of gets lost. You can see him down the bottom. Well, I don't know what I'll do with that just yet. I'll try and do something. I know that that duck is lost to the world. It's definitely not coming out of there now. I know that much. But what can I do with it to make it better? Or even just something? Make it something. We'll see. So, what we wanted to do worked fine. What we tried to do with the excess didn't quite work fine. And we have just another... I have many discus like this. I'll have to do something with them all eventually. So yeah, that's that. Well, thank you so much for stopping by and checking me and my channel out. I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's giving you an idea of something to do. That's a little bit different with a coaster, which, oddly enough, still works as a coaster. Like if you like what you see, comment if you've got something to say, and subscribe if you really like what you see and you want to see more. Thank you all again so much. Take care, and see you in the next one.